Like any gang, you want to talk about a cult, and I think Mr. Brian and I will agree with this. The gang leader says, we're going to charge in and we're going to go against odd numbers, and 99% sure we're going to get shot down and die. They all go do it anyways. And if the gang leader says we're going to stand here and wait to be bombed by a nuke, they will do it anyways.
That's how I train my cadets. You think I'm joking?
Oh,
I tell them to fucking jump.
This.
You better fucking jump, otherwise you're gonna find a job somewhere else. I ain't got time for that shit. In the middle of a shootout, I don't need to be questioned whether you're gonna start firing your gun or you're not. You know what I mean?
Well, see, but to finish, Beric. So this scapegoating of actions based on the fear of a nuclear bomb, I feel it's exceptionally disingenuous because you saw the gathering today. Did the fear evaporate today?
No.
I raised my case.
Yeah, I mean, even now, very few people are doing anything about it.
You know what's funny? What Seva said about 15 minutes ago before you arrived, before Polly was here, before Brian. He said, Edgar, I'm going to be really honest with you. Our greatest allies and the people that have been protecting us is the law more than anybody. Against our great foe, who has been bombing us every day repeatedly.
Yeah, probably.
Not everyone. I'd
No,
say
definitely
take
not
heed to
everyone.
that. Some of these fucking dumb fucks haven't lifted a goddamn finger. And I'm gonna be rather honest with you. Lead investigator was a fucking meth cook. Now I gotta pick up all the goddamn pieces.
Do you mind speaking up just a bit, Brian?
Oh, he was a meth what?
He said he was a meth cooker.
Cook.
The guy who was running the operation.
What
the
does that mean?
investigation.
Like cooking meth. To legalize it. Fucking dumb fuck thought it was a good idea.
Why?
Who
Why
would
did
that?
he do that?
The lead investigator of this. What is going on now with this organization?
And then he
was
can't even
cooking-
trust the goddamn marshals because they all fucking lied in front of justices just to save their own fucking back.
That checks out.
Well, I guess it is true. The grass is always greener, but it's shit on each side.
That is true.
This city is left with, you know what New Babylon represented to me? At least the concept.
What is that?
The realization that everything around us, people have given up. That there's few that may still believe that their lives matter. I mean, the city, it's full of people in positions that have the positions, not because of the responsibility that it comes with, but rather the power that comes with it, the power over others. Money, property, a title. And it sounds to me, after listening in on that entire court case of y'all's, which, mind you,
everything.
I thought it was surprising. You guys managed to get a court case in 24 hours. You know what I mean? Come with a verdict. Accountability happened, even whether you agree with it or not. And that
Amigo, there was no accountability.
No, it's very accurate.
There was none? Is that what you said?
No, amigo, there was no accountability.
I think there was more accountability in there than there is out on the outside world.
So
That is also
truly,
very accurate.
You heard everything that was said for those who spoke on the microphone.
I was going to twat out, you have my axe. And then I was like, you know what? I'll wait on that.
You heard what I said as well.
Everything. Don't worry. Only the right people are going to know about it.
I was wondering when that was going to happen. At least it's him and not some useless fuck anyway.
No.
Did you agree with what I said?
I think you saved me a lot of trouble digging up private reports and Google Docs that are hidden away from everyone else in order to make sure that the right people are put into prison. Though I don't think those people are ever going to be put into prison. They're going to need to get shut down some other way so they do not wreak havoc on the city.
There was a certain thing you wanted to relate to me earlier, which unfortunately we could not meet face to face.
So,
Lang, of course. Do you wish to say that now? And must we separate in order for that to happen?
Ideally. And this is no offense to anyone here, but I'll tell you what I told Luciano, right? My job as an investigator, right, is some of my conversations, I need to know who I told what, right? And some people got very loose lips. They like to go around and mix the tea around. And that can be problematic for someone like me, right? Y'all get to go to jail, come on out, and everything's good. Wrong person says the wrong thing. Now, all of a sudden, instead of taking down an organization, I'm dealing with a bunch of bullshit on my end. That makes sense?
What type of pushback are you getting?
Well, where should I start? I exposed police department and Sama cooking meth and writing down every fucking detail down to how many seconds it takes to unpack and pack a fucking meth table, to what ingredients go in and how long it takes. Fucking disgusting cringe shit. I had to expose and bring into light that a law enforcement officer decided to maliciously bust up someone's memorial during a raid that did not need to happen. What else? AI being utilized for docket postings. You name it. It's a laundry list. And all these things are basic high command things, right? You see something, you say something, you get sorted, but instead it turned into a witch hunt against me and others. So, you know, I need to be cautious. I got to play a little bit of politics. So,
Jesus.
Yep.
What a shit show.
You'll never escape at this day and age, Brian. I promise you.
Gentlemen, will
If I
you...
even need to say that.
Sorry, Beric, I cut you off. I thought you were finished.
No,
So I didn't hear what you said, Barrick. You said this day and age?
yeah, I said in this day and age, you'll never escape it. Whether you
What, corruption?
No, just the politics.
Oh,
Police department
yeah.
and shit like that.
For what it's worth, I think it's not as bad as it was before. You know what I mean? I think sanguine
sure.
was a harder problem.
Yeah.
Only difference now is like everyone and their fucking mother wants to be corrupt. Like blatantly. You know, back in the day, Kyle Pratt used to burn hospitals down. But he said he did that shit. Nowadays, people will do shit like fuck with people's DNA, you know, go and do something dastardly and then make sure no one finds out ever.
It's very difficult to stomach the fact that the hospital leaders who were elected to those positions were cooking methamphetamine when the hospital is in the state that it is.
I think
were they doing it for medicinal purposes?
it was in order to ban methamphetamine, like, you know, to show that it's dangerous. I think with all that medical training they got and all the investigative training that the cops got, no one thought, hey, you know, you just test the drug for it being harmful for people. You don't need to go talk to fucking underground individuals and learn the details of how it's made as if that's the only way you can make meth. I don't know. Like, bravo, fucking investigator. You know what I mean?
Well,
Let me document
gentlemen.
what buttons are pushed. Jesus fucking Christ.
Gentlemen, will you excuse me? I will step aside and talk with Senor Brian if that is okay with you guys.
Of course, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back. But I'll be back later.
Okay.
So, I don't know them, right? Luciano wanted to already speak, which I get, right? He's the temporary leader or whatever. But I just don't trust him not to. He doesn't have the context you do, right? He does on some things, but not the fuller picture. Nor do I know or have an understanding with him. So it would have just been impossible to have a very candid conversation. I know you burn shit down. That's your MO.
When things need to be burnt, I will, of course. But it's not without reason.
Well, you know, the thing about you're predictably chaotic, as is Lang. So, believe it or not, that's easier to trust than someone that might make decisions based on someone else. If someone else tells Luciano to jump, he's going to go do that. And I can't have that a part of my calculus.
I understand.
So let's put some shit on the table, all right? Because I've already figured some of this out. I'm not going to tell you. 1 second. Hey, Bean, welfare every 15 minutes. We should be good. I'm over at the little camp over here.
Hey, from you want me to welfare you every 15 minutes?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Okay,
I
perfect.
told Maeve as well. Yep.
I'm going to send you something real quick. I need you to sign it. It's for the extension for the thing.
Okay, I'm going to sign it right now.
It's an open link, so just, don't share it with anyone.
Okay. I signed it.
Perfect. I'll write down that I'll notate that you signed it. Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All
Auto
right.
paying, baby. So I'm just gonna. I know. Let's start with the books. I don't know where they came from. I believe that they're written by either a faceless asset or somebody who just naturally wants to destabilize you. I've seen 3 of them. I believe that somehow y'all, specifically Lang and Sab, based on what I overheard, probably got their hold of it. I don't know what the motive is, right? I can lean towards, is it faceless? Is it someone just doesn't fuck with you guys? Regardless, it doesn't make any sense. Based on the writing, why it's there to begin with. Let's move on to the next thing.
Wait, I need some clarity on this
Sure.
because, again, I'm being completely honest when I say I was gone for 9 days. I returned and I've had... There's been no time for a recap and stuff. What I didn't know is, did the book come into our possession, which was read to me?
I don't know how you got
From
it.
you, did you give it? That's
No.
what my question
No,
was. So
I
we got a
spoke
copy,
to-
but you also got a copy.
I don't think you got a copy. I think someone... Okay.
Like if someone leaves it
I-
somewhere, it's
I
kind of my
had-
way of saying we got one, you know?
So I didn't even... So I got a copy of what is a series of books. Right? And this is why I wanted to talk to Lang too. I kind of asked him pretty directly, are you eating people and shit like that? I think he was pretty candid about it, said he wasn't. I also don't have any real indication that that's something that you guys are actively been doing. I now believe that it probably was true at some point in time. I don't think you guys are actively cannibals.
It wasn't. There was someone who had a past of cannibalism and may have done something on the outside while
Understood.
technically being Babylonian. But even that was when learned was something that was unacceptable. So the person is
Whomever was the author was very interested in me looking into New Babylon. Now, I'm not stupid. I've been watching. I've been directing. I have more information than you might even realize, including the fucking musket MK1 blueprint that I've had access to for like fucking 4 weeks. The thing is, I don't just buy it just because I got some little things here and there. Just the reality of the situation is you guys are a bunch of fucking, you guys are in the damn Stone Age, right? And if you're throwing together like a fucking gun for hunting, I mean, I don't really, I'm gonna fucking bat an eye to it. You know what I mean? Especially when I'm dealing with faceless paramilitaries and all kinds of other shit, right? On the tier list, you guys aren't exactly up there on concern. Hope you don't take offense to that. It's just kind of reality.
I don't take offense. As a matter of fact, I'm extremely curious. When you say you have access, you mean the road leading towards it is not barred for you, or you have yourself one?
Say again? What do you mean by that?
You said a musket MK1 blueprint you have access to.
I've seen it. Someone else
Yeah.
had it. We seized it off them.
A Babylonian.
Correct.
You seized the blueprint.
I don't know what it is. I'm assuming it is. It's like a bunch of shit on paper.
I see. Do you recall who that person was?
See, there are certain lines. I'm giving you info, right? That should be
I
a note to
understand.
show credibility,
Listen,
but
feel free to say no. I'm
Yeah.
trying to piece
that
things
goes a
together
little-
too.
sure. My point of bringing this up is I've had like y'all have not been ignored, right? But not every investigation necessarily means we get fucking horny and start kicking in doors and shit. There needs to be a reason for it. You understand what I'm saying?
Tell me this: did you tell Lang what you just told me, or not yet?
No, that was going to be today's conversation.
Can you at least say when this thing came into your possession?
So it came into my possession the day before I spoke to Lang about it. Or the day
about the book, you mean?
Correct. I think they got a different copy. How, I have no idea. And the fact that you're asking it, the way that you're speaking right now, it sounds like you don't know either. My guess is they don't know either. They just came across it. I think that this book has correct information. I do believe Speedy was probably the one making this shit, handing it out, or was coordinating it. But that's neither here nor there, right? My point of bringing these things up there, Edgar, is not to scare you or whatever. Is to say that I could have bit a while ago, but that's not my intent here. My intent, quite focused here, is the faces, right? They're a common enemy. Maybe after they go away, I can work on tearing your fucking, I can start looking into you guys, but right now that's not really top of my interest.
Well, you see, part of what I was curious about this when I was told about these things, I was not so convinced that it was a spy, someone turning like from the inside, especially when Brian, who has a reputation for being the most cunning, relentless, if he had possession of this, why hasn't he made a move? Perhaps he's the one who wrote this.
Who?
Brian, you.
No. I didn't believe the authenticity when I got a hold of it. Didn't make any sense. The writer sort of indicates that they are among the Babylonians. For example, when they speak of Speedy, they said, we call him Speedy. Right? I left a note asking a bunch of questions like, why don't you come forward? You understand what I'm saying? Because if someone came by, like remember when you were over at Fudge Lane, if some random person came to me and said, Edgar De Castillo's making SMGs and selling to people in the street, you think I'm going to believe that?
I think you will. It will be something you don't forget.
Right. So I tried to verify, and I think based on what I heard today and whatever, among some other things, I think what I was being told is true, but what is the motive? If you're scared of what is happening in New Babylon because of cannibalism and because of expansion plans, right? And that y'all are going to take over, why the fuck are you still in there? That don't make no sense to me. You get picking up on what I'm putting down?
The motive, see, is not accurate.
If you're so desperately scared and you're like, yo, Brian, do something about it. They're making guns and they're eating people. Why are you there? And why are you hiding? From what? Now, don't get me wrong. Like, okay, maybe they're scared, right? And they do indicate that it's because of intimidation and this and that. But, I mean, after what I heard today, don't sound like most of y'all are all that intimidated. I mean, even Eliza came in and started fucking throwing democracy around, which I like Eliza, but that's fucking cooked. Like fucking replaying the last 2 years of San Andreas history, bringing democracy in and picking a leader. Yeah, let's fucking pull down the two most charismatic people that probably got people to come to New Babylon in the first place. That sounds like fucking great. Don't call people dumbasses. What are you, fucking crazy? Like, who's gonna follow fucking? You know, this sounds like the old BCSO running on vibes. Ain't nothing run on vibes. You know what runs on vibes? A marching band that's going into a damn hole. You know, into the flames. Fucking singing Kumbaya as the bombs are falling. Yeah, that's gonna fucking work. If you want me to be honest, listen, I don't want to put ideas on your head because I like Eliza. But when she got up on there on that microphone, I was like, yo, I bet she wrote this shit. Because, like, what better way to destabilize New Babylon than to fucking take their two leaders down, convince everyone that their voice matters too, as if that fucking matters, and then say, you know what, we're gonna sing together and we're gonna go fucking get rid of the faceless that way. No, I'm gonna tell you right now, Edgar, that is why the PD hasn't done shit. Is because the dumb fucks that they put in charge literally are emotional fucking wrecking balls of not knowing how to do shit. I had to. My team has had to rebuild everything with the faceless case.
What
Everything.
What is the hindrance right now? What are the missing pieces for you?
Everything, Edgar. Not a single thing is written down, brother. Okay, that's why I'm having to resort to talk to y'all, because ain't nothing written down. I'm gonna tell you, there's documents that almost went back to them because they weren't reapplied for with the DOJ.
How does that make any sense? This is the greatest threat.
Because
before
they
the
don't
city.
care. They don't care. They just want to stand up and be like, I'm the investigator. I want to drink the fucking tea. I was fucking my people, my Civ and others, fucking witch hunted over this shit. You probably heard, and I'm going to tell you, these fucking dumb fuck marshals, right? They signed a deal with a fucking paramilitary organization that's pretty much a flip coin of the faces. Now we're dealing with that bullshit. But that's changing now. And here's what I need from you. I told Lang about the bunker up north, right? That is believed to be active. Does this have anything to do with
the one north of Calafia?
Correct. Do you believe that they're planning to launch missiles at San Andreas sometime soon?
The willingness to drop it is certain. However, the timing. They will not drop it unless everything is in the right place at the right time. Did you hear me speak of hidden hands, speak of investors?
I heard about that. Makes sense to me.
That is what they call step one. The bomb is something more of the final steps. When it's gonna fall, I don't know. If it's gonna fall, truly, I don't know if it's truly gonna fall. It may be the last resort.
So let's put that on pause then with the bombs, right? And if we do not succeed, that will be the end, right? And I will say that I agree with what Princess said and all that, is that y'all got to start picking up a damn shovel and start making that damn bunker, right? Because otherwise, you know, call it New Babylon, they're going to be new nothing, right?
The issue is whether it falls on Babylon or the courthouse or anywhere else doesn't matter.
Well, we're all a
If it falls,
fucking target.
we're all doomed. Now, that bomb is, my opinion, is going to be the last resort. If everything else fails, it will happen, and they have it. I can tell you that for certain they have it, and they acquired it 8 months ago. It was intercepted. It was either leaving or going to Zancudo. That I don't know for certain, but I may be able to find out.
You
And
guys are
about
playing it wrong.
What do you mean we're playing it wrong?
You need to fucking put a bullet in Brandon's head.
Come on.
I'm serious.
Why you say that?
You need to go get fucking fucking, because you're not gonna fucking take out the damn faceless. You fucking pick up Brandon, put a damn bullet in his head. If you ain't gonna do it, I'm gonna do it myself.
But what does Brandon have to do with what I'm telling you?
He fucking does shit for the faceless. What are you talking about? Are you gonna fucking go after a super organization, or you kill its people?
If you want to ask me, is Brandon a faceless asset? Just ask me.
I already know he is. I also know that Misha is. I also know that Teddy is. I mean, listen, brother, their fucking blood's all over the scene. The fact that these guys haven't been picked up by the marshals because their investigation is fucking horse shit.
What if I tell you something?
I'm listening. Hey,
Yo, checking in. You good?
I'm good. Yep.
All right, perfect.
All right.
What if I were to, hypothetically speaking, because I don't want to incriminate myself nor you, because it seems that you said that there was puzzle pieces missing because it's missing in writing. I thought that's what you were here to find, but now it seems that you are giving me some offensive maneuvering, some tactics.
Well,
or
it's
attacks.
how I do, right? I mean, think about it. When I investigate, I don't go after, like, if I need to take out New Babylon, what am I going to fucking go after all y'all? No, I'm throwing your ass and I'm throwing Lang's ass into prison, right? You pull out their leaders, they're fucked. If the organization is too big, you fucking go after, you know, the right pawns. You destabilize by going after. There used to be a crew that used to live down in Cyprus called BSK. BSK was run by a guy
The
named
Kings.
OTT, the King.
I know him well, see.
Prior to them moving to Broad Street, right, they used to just fucking push product all the time and fucking go after shoot up cops. So what did I do? I fucking farmed the fuck out of their weed dealers. I think I pulled about like $11 million off of them until they cowered. Same thing I did with New Cyprus a couple weeks back, right? You kick the right door, you kick the right person. That's what you do, because you can't, what, you gonna fucking Rico everybody? No, you employ strategy. And
If you are right, I will say this. The boss, as I called him, will never pick up a gun. You will never see him. He will never be on the scene, etc.
the
Those
blue
that-
guy,
Exactly.
okay.
Those that do the bidding is where the power derives from. And these bidding doers are incentivized by gizmos and gadgets. Now, in order to cripple them, you are absolutely correct. The bidders, the doers that they employ, the assets, quote unquote, must be neutralized, or if not neutralized, thwarted.
That's exactly it.
If we can connect on doing this and you can assist me with one other potential aspect.
We're just talking. We ain't assisting each other. And just to be clear, when I say put a bullet in his head, I'm assuming he's going to come for you again, right? Or come for CJ. Opportunity arises. You got to defend yourself, but just make sure your aim's true. That's all I'm saying. I ain't trying to advocate.
And when
murder.
I say assist, I mean with advice and moral guidance.
Exactly.
But there is a potential message that I would like to be spread, which is the message of truth. The problem is when it comes from a vile man like Edgar, people do not listen. They say, no, it's fake. Even when I tell them they're being actively destroyed.
Brother, I ain't gonna be sending messages too. Like I told you, I've been fucking witch hunted over exposing PD corruption. You don't know how bad it is. It's bad.
What can I do directly now for you?
Confirmation on assets. Anything that can let me start kicking in the right doors. And what that lets me do is move my pieces on the chessboard. I mean, as you can see, and one of the reasons why I've given you some of this information, some of it's public, but some of it you probably didn't know I even knew about. Like the little SMG racket you had on Fudge Lane.
The SMGs were produced in Warma.
Whatever.
They were flown here.
By Hassan Bashari in that fake paperwork, I imagine.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I had a
Okay.
mind at the time, allegedly, to secure a contract from Warma to Los Santos to supply the United States Santos Police Department with MP5s.
Where does Brandon work for them? I mean, it's fucking
Allow me some time
Behind
to think
us.
about how I'm going to respond.
behind
okay?
us. They know we're out here.
It's a chica doing yoga, amigo.
No, motherfucker, did you not see the fucking stealth bomber that just flew behind us?
Okay, well, that means the conversation is being listened to.
Well, they can suck my damn dick. I ain't gonna put it on Twitter, but
Hey guys, did you just see that airplane?
yep.
Okay.
Well, we
we've
don't
seen
need
that
to flinch, right?
We've seen that before.
Yep.
Just saying. As long as you're too sorry.
Thank you, Polly. On Monday,
Hmm.
I will give you what you're looking for. Potentially.
All right.
I must speak to Lang.
Okay. I would
I must.
pull me in. I think I don't think you understand how long me and Lang's relationship has gone. I'm sure he's gonna have some certain questions. I want to be sure that he understands how serious I am.
I tell you why I want to talk to him.
Hmm.
It's not to get approval to give you this information, which I am willing to do now, but I must be smart, and if we're at the table, I need to know what we ask in return for it.
Your life, motherfucker.
But your life is just as much in it as mine.
Yeah, this ain't a trade. You do what you need to do. I'm gonna do what I need to do, but we got to work together in some fashion.
The list is very long. Very long. Okay?
I know it is.
But it is not insurmountable. By any means. And perhaps I will go above and beyond, and you will arrive one day and they will all be there together in a big circle.
Very true.
For you, no, I'm telling you.
One thing I got to say is I think when these conversations happen from here on out, they should be away from everyone else. And
You mean incomplete?
correct. Nobody knows where you're going. Nobody knows where I'm going.
But your partners will know that we're going to talk.
No, they won't. There's something called operational security, right? And the idea behind that is not based on trust, right? Like I trust the people I'm directly working with. But when moments like this arrive, they may not, if they knew, I'm going to give you an example. Oh, Brian's talking to Edgar again. Well, by the time the fifth time you and I speak, they might say it openly in Senior Buns. Wrong person hears it. They start putting pieces together. All of a sudden, you and I got a bullet in the back of our head. That makes sense?
Naturally.
As for this conversation, conversation around the faceless. Even us talking so openly, it's probably best that we don't do that as much.
I will follow your lead going forward. I want you to at least keep in mind this. A death is coming for all of us, but I would rather it come later than sooner. If I give you what I want, they will not wait for orders to come attack Babylon, which they have been doing. Instead, what will happen is people will get active on their own. And every day we will be facing hordes of every gang coming. In addition to directives from that organization. You mentioned some names. They will all be here every day. So I must be very, 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 very careful. And the things we ask of you in return that you say is not a trade. Well, perhaps there is certain guarantees, certain watchful eyes, certain things that can help against anything I say compromising us. On Monday, is there anything else you wish to know? For
Quite
me
a
to
bit.
begin to prepare for you. We'll ask it.
I gotta prepare myself. There's a lot of things I gotta look into. I think this introductory conversation I think is very helpful. I know that there's gonna be a lot of people that want the tea, right? For lack of a better word. But that tea is gonna compromise everyone.
You don't have to worry about that, I promise you.
Okay. All right. Easy.
Tell me this. Can the mayors be trusted?
Who do you think put Ruby in place?
Was it you? I genuinely have no idea.
Just got to knock down the right people, you know? Suggest a couple names.
I don't understand what you mean.
Sleight of hand. Dear Edgar. I think the answer to that question is I don't know. But even if you can't trust someone fully.
What is Ruby's position? I don't even know
Oh,
yet.
she's chief of police.
Ruby is now the chief of police.
Oh, yeah. Corruption
What
went all
about
the way to
Turner?
the fucking top. That guy's fucking useless.
And the ass chief.
Way more useless.
But who is the ass chief now?
It doesn't exist yet.
Ah, so. But the puppet master is gone. Is there a new one in his place?
You talking about my boss?
No, I'm talking about a
He
man
says
that is
jump,
on.
I do it.
I'm talking about a man that's on vacation.
Yeah, the senator.
The senator that came to visit.
You talking about Nino?
Nino is not a senator.
Man, you've been in the bunker way too long, haven't you?
Wait a minute. You said there was a guy who came. His name was like Austin Powers, Austin Reeves.
Oh,
You and him went to
no, that's the
knock down-
president.
He's the president.
You're talking about
Was it you
President
who told
Davis?
the mayors to hire Ruby?
When I exposed everything, the corruption, the issues, instead of making a decision, Turner just sat on a damn fence. Spent more time worried about the wrong things instead of what was right in front of him. I didn't have to say anything. I just exposed it. And the rest just kind of happened. Now, did I have a direct decision in it? No. But I definitely brought up her name. Because she's competent. And that's what we need right now.
The orders, your boss, is Senator Davis.
I was making a joke about Senator Nino Chavez being my boss. Because I thought you'd pick up on that. But no, I don't have a boss. I'm my own man. I do whatever the fuck
No,
I
I
want.
don't really know much about Nino Chavez.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I was
All I
just,
know
I
is
was
he was
making.
the
I was trying to
mayor.
say some something stupidly funny. You know what I mean? But
I didn't get it.
I'm good.
Okay, perfect. We're going 42. I'm gonna get someone else to call you. Okay.
I should be good here. I appreciate
Okay,
it.
you'll be good. Okay.
Hey,
All right.
good
bye.
work.
Good night.
Yeah, just ignore everything I said about my boss and whatever. That was a joke. I thought you were alluding to it, so I just added on to it.
I was alluding to, you said sleight of hand because I tell you, can the mayors be trusted? I want to know where their intentions
I
lie.
don't know.
And you
Junior's
mentioned
gonna.
sleight of hand and Ruby. So I thought, okay, who put Ruby there? That
No,
would be the mayor.
I
And who is the
think
sleight of
Ruby is probably the most competent member of high command that we have right now. And with the exposures that took place with the LSPD, she became a natural fit. Note that there are elections, so it could be someone else in another week. She's the interim right now. They're doing interviews for permanent chief of police.
Can you and your Huntley be trusted?
Trust is a delicate matter. I cannot trust you. Do you trust me? The
I
answer
trust
is
you
no.
to be Brian. I trust you to be Brian.
And I trust you to be Edgar, right? But doesn't mean you're not going to shoot me tomorrow, right? Do I trust you with the faceless shit? 100%, because they're fucking trying to murk you. They're trying to murk me. Do I trust Junior with faceless shit? No, absolutely not. He's too young. He's young. You know what I mean?
Tell me, does his wish for Blaine County to be good or for him to be good? Have you been able to ascertain that about
I
him?
think a bit of both.
Okay. I will await your directions for us to meet Monday in the evening.
Okay.
Okay. After 4 p.m. Eastern.
All right. That sounds good to me.
Prepare that list of what you ask, what you need.
Will do. All right.
Okay. I believe these people can be beaten. I know it for a fact.
I agree. Oh, does Maximilian have anything to do with faces? He ran a masquerade party.
When?
When did Path of Exile 2 come out? I think it was last Friday.
On Monday, you will get your answers, Brian.
Okay. All right. You
Okay,
take
on
care now.
Monday.